I don't understand why people like to cancel other people and ruin their careers over statements they've made years ago. Yet there are a lot of people out there who just want to feel like they've got power, and unfortunately there's too many people out there who support things like cancel culture. Now, I personally don't and will never, but social media has created this situation where people feel like they've got power and they're gonna use it and abuse it. Now, when it comes to the gaming industry specifically, we've definitely seen situations where people have gotten canceled over statements made years and years and years ago, and the scene's got its fair share of drama. And now there is a big situation going on with a voice actor and ZombiUnicorn because she has called for him to be canceled. She wrote to companies that hired him and sponsored him and got him fired from Activision, and there are companies who have now dropped him and will not work with him. So we're going to be starting with a PC Gamer article. Activision no longer working with Call of Duty voice actor accused of sexism. So earlier this month, streamer Nitro Luke DX posted a series of clips to Twitter in which Jeff Leach, the voice actor who plays the operator codenamed Ghost in Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Warzone, used gendered insults. The clips shows Leach insulting streamer ZombiUnicorn in 2017, saying they relied on their horrendous cleavage, for which he was banned from Twitch at the time, as well as more recent comments he directed at a different player while streaming Warzone. Now, attacking someone for their cleavage and because you don't find them attractive is pretty low in my opinion. I don't really like to attack people for the way they look or the way they sound, and I wouldn't have done that. And I think it was a pretty bad move on his part to do that, but he finds that kind of humor funny. He admitted back in 2017 that he found it humorous, and a lot of other people did as well, and that's a big reason why he said it. His audience really likes this type of humor, and he paid the price for making these statements back in 2017 because he was permanently banned from Twitch over it. Now, I don't think he should have been perma-banned for it, but ZombiUnicorn made a big deal out of those comments back then and even put up a video titled "Take away his platform, cancel Jeff Leach and his continued harassment." So clearly, she has had a big problem with him for a very long time. Clearly, she wanted him to be deplatformed all the way back in 2017 when he made this comments. They've had a beef ever since then. It is terrible, in my opinion, that she had put up that video because it's a huge reason why she feels like she can kind of get away with anything, with canceling anyone she wants, because she has already done it successfully. She had him banned from Twitch all those years ago, and now she is coming back when he is being accused of things, putting in her 2 cents, saying, yes, exactly, I'm glad you guys are finally seeing the awful, terrible person that I've thought that he's been this whole time. So I wanted to head over to the Charlie and Tell article really quickly to read to you what he is actually being canceled over saying. And keep in mind, the ZombiUnicorn comments he made were made all the way back in 2017, which is a part of why he's being canceled again. But there are also new comments resurfacing that he made back in December, almost 6 whole months ago, and no one's had any issues with them until right now. It says, one of the clips shows him while playing Call of Duty Warzone, saying, "I love how it's always some dirty, gross-looking emo bitch who looks like she has no chance of getting a bit of dick in her." Continuing on, it says, these clips are believed to be from a live stream that occurred in December 2020, and one of the clips that was actually shown on social media said it was a clip made all the way back in December, so that's kind of where this December date is coming from. But if you go to his Twitter, it clearly says that he's an actor slash comic. He does call himself a comedian. He does joke a lot on his streams. He does make a lot of jokes that a lot of people would find offensive, but he's a comedian. So keep in mind, his humor might be way different than someone else's. I don't find anything that he said to be overly offensive, but someone else might because they don't understand why he would find those comments funny. He's saying that whenever a troll comes in my chat and talks crap about me, my content, my audience, I'm gonna clap back and call them out. And he's saying that's what happened here, that, you know, this all the way back in December was him responding to someone who specifically came in his chat to troll him, to make an issue, to basically get a reaction out of him, to do exactly this, to clip it and use it against him. But clearly no one's made a big deal out of it over all of these months. But of course, ZombiUnicorn just had to inject herself into into this situation. She has made a post on Twitter, put up a little video saying, "I took some time to address this situation in a thoughtful way and add my voice in the rising concern with how companies like, of course, Facebook Gaming, Activision, and Call of Duty continue to overlook prejudiced, malicious behaviors by cis white men like Jeff Leach." Of course, she tagged Facebook, Activision, Call of Duty, and she even said, "I've sent all of his sponsors documentation of his prejudice." And then she tagged Blue Microphone, Sneak Energy, Aim Controllers, and above she had tagged the platform he's on. So clearly she wants him deplatformed. Clearly she wants these sponsors to drop him. It's very obvious here. She wouldn't have added this, "I've sent all of his sponsors documentation of his prejudice," if she genuinely just wanted to let the past be in the past. You know, these clips are months and months old, and some of them are years old, but no, she just had to go ahead and basically admit she wanted him deplatformed, so she contacted his sponsors. Now, ZombiUnicorn here just had to jump into the situation on Twitter by making a video because clearly she is still mad at him after all of these years, and she made the situation personal by calling for his sponsors and companies to fire him and hold him accountable. She would be furious if companies that back her held her accountable for some of the clips that are circulating, highlighting some of the things that she said years and years and years ago. There are some clips circulating of statements she's made that I'm not even going to show in this video because, of course, YouTube will probably flag my video for the words being said, and I'd be the one getting banned. But here are just some of the screenshots of things that she said on Twitter. "You're an actual effing moron. It's reality TV. You are just a effing insensitive cunt. Bye, bitch. Holy crap, you couldn't be more wrong, you stupid cunt." Scrolling down, she is even talking to Repsy on here. "You frequent my streams. Tell your friend what's up before she looks like a real stupid bee." I mean, clearly she has had no problems in the past using these words and these terms, and some people could deem these insensitive. I am not saying go and contact her sponsors. I am not saying let's get her deplatformed, because I don't believe in canceling someone over something that they said years and years and years ago, but she is someone who believes that that is okay, that's cool, that's hip with the kids, because she is trying to do that, like I had shown on the thread where she had made, the video and posted the video saying he needs to be held accountable for his actions. Do I think that Jeff Leach is some toxic, misogynistic pile of garbage? No, I don't. I think that he made some comments that some people will find insensitive, others will find humorous. Do I think that he should be canceled over those things? No, he paid the price years ago for the comments he made about ZombiUnicorn, yet she just had to go and jump into this situation and get sponsors to fire him, say that he's toxic, say that he doesn't deserve to have a place in the industry, and she's gotten his career basically ruined. I'm sure that he'll be fine. I'm sure that maybe other companies will pick him up. Maybe he'll go and work for another company. Who knows right now? Maybe he'll just, be independent and do some work himself. But I do know that she has successfully gotten him canceled. I mean, she got Activision to drop him, and I do not think that that is okay. Now, the PC Gamer article finishes off with, as Charlie Intel reported, Activision has now cut ties with him, and they reached out to Activision and received the same blanket PR statement. "Sexism has no place in our industry, our games, or society. Activision is no longer working with Jeff, and we strongly condemn these remarks. We are committed to delivering a fun and safe experience for all of our players." Imagine if they banned every Call of Duty player who ever said something that someone took offense to. I mean, imagine if they fired all of their voice actors who have, made one mean statement in the past. We're talking about Call of Duty first-person shooter players here. I'm sure every single person that works for Activision has used a term that someone has deemed insensitive in the past. Insulting someone for their appearance is petty in my opinion, but he did it years and years ago. Insulting someone for their actions is completely different, and yeah, I think that he paid the price for the comments he made back in 2017, but comments from 6 months ago are only being being brought up now, and this is why we shouldn't support cancel culture, because anyone can be targeted, and the crazies who cancel people will never stop. Nothing will ever be enough for them, and I'm sure that someone is going to come for ZombiUnicorn and try to cancel her. I'm not going to be the person to try to cancel her because I don't believe in cancel culture, but if she wants to, play the game of accountability, why hasn't she apologized for all of these comments that she made? Because I'm sure someone has found them insensitive in the past. But let everyone know your thoughts about this situation in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video and found it important and informative, please make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.